I think being the leader, it creates that learning environment, just being curious and not afraid to ask questions. Yeah, that's all I want to touch on that.
So we're going to touch on the selfish part that you said, that you just want to be selfish.
Yeah.
So number 6 says no dickheads. Select character over talent. No, just
definitely. I was going.
Select character over talent.
Character. I love it.
Story time.
Wait. Oh, we ain't got it. Story time. Go ahead.
I hired somebody that had the most talent in the world.
Right.
Extremely talented. And we get into it. We're like a couple months into it. I'm like, man, like, why is this not working the way that it should? Like, this person is talented. Like, this is, we should be good.
Right.
But what I found out is that this person really didn't not only value people, but also didn't value people of the opposite sex as well.
Wow.
So they were trying to lead people that they really didn't believe in.
Wow.
And so there was some character flaws there. So it's just you got to make sure you hire the right person, or you got to have the right mentality when going into leadership. Because bro, like if you got somebody that just gonna do whatever on whatever because they might think that to them, that's why I don't know if this is even on the list, but like, I think your values have to be the same as well. And like, have people on the team is the same values. So
I think so.
If not, you're always gonna have that issues.
But how do you know that in the hiring process? Or how would you know that?
Yeah, find that in the interview. You ask those questions, those interview questions that would bring out your character. Like, what are those star questions in the interview where you like have those? What would you do in that moment? Like, what is like the problem? What was the solution in going forward? What would you do? Because a lot of times when if I did interviews, it would be basically like customer service questions, because it's all about your character and how you treat other people.
That's true.
You might be the best at it and have a degree in that, but that doesn't mean that you have the character to get the job done.
True.
I guess so. My question is to that point and to the character piece. Is it character in general or your character when you're under fire? Because logically, you ask me these questions, I can give you a great answer.
So are you going to get the most talented person to give you a solution under fire? Or would you get the person that has character?
So that's what I'm saying. How will we determine character when under fire? Because, again, I can be talented and talentedly answer those questions. Like, I will do this, I will do that, right? But when I'm in fire, I can completely change because I'm under pressure now.
Lead with care. Like Stacey Abrams who said it. Lead with care, compassion, accountability, respect, and empathy.
Okay.
Those right there is character.
Okay.
I'd rather have somebody showing all of that than somebody who like, oh, I have a talent in handling.
I think so. Okay. You know what? Okay, good point. Because I always talk about Wells Fargo. Shout out to Dot. I think she listened to this, but she was my when I first got promoted to a banker. It was an option between me and this other cat. This other cat was young. He came in, I trained him, right? But what happened is that I was a teller, and I was so good at selling on a teller line, they put me in a drive-thru. Now, if you can get people to come in and sell, like if you can get people to actually park and come in, you're good. I did okay in the drive-thru, but not as good as he did on the teller line, because he started,
I just saw some movement.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I get the strap now. Anyway, but he started doing it, but he was bragging, yo, I got this, I got that, I got this. So in the interview, she told me this later. She was like, because she would ask questions, and she was saying that our answers were different. Our answers his was more based on what he do and what he can do and what he have done. Mine was based on what I can bring to the team. And I was like, oh, I see. So she depicted different character traits in that interview. So it makes sense. Okay.
Did you get the spot?
Yeah, she was the best manager I had.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out to that, man.
Let's go.
And I think a lot of single men do that
What was that?
out there in the dating world.
What? Ask questions?
They determine out of all the women that they're dating, like who they will marry. They'll marry based off character, not the talent, ladies. So don't worry about that bedroom, because you know what I'm saying? You might be talented in that area, but if your character is ridiculous, you will not be my wife.
Right.
That's real.
That's fact. You guys agree on that?
I mean, I'm just saying. I didn't marry the most. I ain't gonna say the most talent, but like,
Oh gosh.
like there was some talent out there that they didn't make it to that altar.
Yeah, for real.
Right. That's seriously.
Actually, this is Be More to Do More. Maybe another podcast.
Okay.
But I will say this. When I first met my wife, because we talked for 3 weeks, and I drilled her questions. Her character was intact, and I'm like, okay, she not out here like dying or whatever. Well, her character's intact. It was intact. I didn't want to go there with her because I was afraid that if she wasn't, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, number 1.
Number 7.
Number 7. Yeah, yeah.
Number 7.
That's for the pod after the pod.
Yeah. It's the after show.
Yeah, but it was her character that
so you
won
want to
me.
go back? Oh, okay.
Her character won me. I felt like I ain't finished that.
Okay, there
for the
we go.
listeners,
There
but
we go.
her
That's
character won me. Just say that. Yeah. But anyway.
So, ladies, remember, it's not about the talent. It's all about character out here.
Yeah.
Ladies, that goes for men too.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because y'all can do with all this other stuff like fix the sink, it don't matter.
Nah, you got the wrong one for
What's
that.
the character?
I don't know. I disagree.
Okay.
I think women marry for talent versus character,
Uh-oh.
and this is what I mean by that.
Uh-oh.
I think a lot of
Wait,
women.
you see that face?
I think a lot of women marry based on what they can get out of a guy. Not the good marriage, but I'm just saying, like, when you look at the divorce rate is over 50%, right? Like, they're marrying because this guy can do something for them.
Money.
Yeah, money. So that's my personal opinion on it.
Not I, said the cat.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're much more mature, so it makes sense. Yeah.
Thank you. See, I'm not LD.
Yeah.
Number 7, embrace expectations. Aim for the highest cloud. How can we do better?
Embrace expectations.
No, that's why you. Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay. I see. Embrace expectations.
Embrace it. Don't eliminate it.
Embrace expectations.
Embrace it. That's a different E word.
Okay.
Well, that's as a leader, though, right?
Yeah.
So is your team embracing expectations as well?
It's how can we do better? Aim for the highest cloud. How can we do better?
Right.
So I could be your manager all day long. That's just the title. That just lets you know where you can find me. Right. Right?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, okay. I'm just hoping you picking up what I'm putting down, because I'm just saying. So if that's the case, I'm going to take my title away from this. And then ask, how can we as a team do better? Because that's going to bring out my leadership, which brings you back to number 4 as passing the ball. Leaders create leaders. And then it goes to number 5, creating a learning environment where a leader is a teacher. So I'm just going to lead the conversation,
right,
or whatever. But I want us to, figure it out how we can figure it out, not just me. Because we're a team. That goes in business, that goes in relationships,
right,
that goes into your family, household, right? Head of household?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's also, you think about it this way too. You ever heard it's the saying, right? Shoot for the moon, you'll land in the stars, or shoot for the stars, you'll land.
What is for the moon?
Either way, you're shooting.
Right.
Yeah.
So like, I think this is a really good tip I'm about to give y'all.
Okay.
Go for it.
This is how I became successful.
Okay.
So
in what area?
Oh, and professionally.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
So,
at home.
I mean, I'm all right.
Okay.
Go ahead.
But like,
seems like we're being challenged in leadership all around here.
Yeah, all around, man. You gotta be whole, right? Get the Be More to Do More leadership journal,
man.
Right?
Please.
What am I doing right? Because it's gonna make sure that you remain whole.
Yeah. You see, we added somebody that brings a different dynamics that make us
for
whole.
sure.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. My bad. So
she challenges me.
I'm not LD. Told you. See, you finding out more and more.
Still
not
LD.
to call me LD.
Okay. Anyway, I think I forgot what I was saying now.
I knew you was gonna do that. I was waiting. I was like, this is how you became successful in your professional career.
Yes.
Good tip.
All right. I'll give you a story then.
Story time.
So I went on vacation. And I came back. And the goal had changed. And everybody's like, yeah, this is the goal. I'm like, wait, hold on. When did it change from this to this? Like, my team is not ready for this.
Right.
Like we were it's gonna be this, like this. So I wouldn't get caught slipping again. I always have my goal higher than what I think that our leadership goal is gonna be.
Right, right.
So over the last year, we were able to be number one in this particular area because our goal was this. And even though we hit it sometimes, we were light years beyond where everyone else
where the expectations.
So if I agree with you, you do have to aim for the clouds because like when you set your goal as the highest that it can reasonably go, even if you don't hit it, you'll still be better than 99% of everybody else. So
right,
little leadership tip.
If we all can agree that we want to do better, I think expectations and all would be like easy. Yeah. Yeah. That's all I got for that one.
That's all you have?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to go to number 8. So number 8, train to win, practice under pressure.
Oh, we learned this in football, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's... give me strength. That's what I was saying in the last podcast that I was on. You have to train. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, you have to train to win. That it goes back to what I was saying. Like, you gotta watch the tapes. You gotta watch them. Look at the playbook. You gotta do all those things to go forward.
That's true.
In what you're doing, it's like you gotta practice under pressure.
So you're gonna really make me practice. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm telling you what to aim for, but if you don't want to do it.
Sound like that.
I mean, I think in football, like we used to do that all the time, right? Like, you're gonna go through 4-minute drill, you're gonna do a 2-minute drill. Yeah. You're gonna practice kickoff. We went as far as like we're gonna play with a wet ball. Like we're gonna play in these temperatures.
That's why y'all was champions.
Yeah, come on now. We're legit now. Come on.
But
like,
and what champions? I'm sorry, I missed that. Oh.
Football.
Oh yeah,
football.
yeah, state champions. Twice.
Wow.
Number 2 in the nation. It's okay. It's okay. I know you didn't go to a real high school, so
I did go to a real high school.
Y'all didn't have.
I did go to a real high school. It wasn't here. I was in Tennessee, and came out of my high school were talent like Trent Hassel.
Who?
Trenton Hassel.
You ever heard of him before?
Sean Marion.
Okay, Sean Marion.
Okay, don't let me keep. Go ahead.
That's just it. That's just 2.
No, there's more. Okay. Me.
Me.
And me.
Hilarious.
No, okay. So the school, you want to shout out your school?
Come on, man. D. Louds High School, 229 West Side, Louds County. I see y'all.
Y'all know that, bruh.
What they doing now?
Beat the boy 620 last night.
Practice it under pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My school don't exist. I ain't got a dog in this fight. Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead. My school don't exist anymore.
Oh, man.
And I think, you know what? Also, that goes to, I always get the dating aspect of it, right? So that goes into dating. You got to train to win, right? And I think that the practice under pressure, that goes when things go crazy, like unexpected things happen, like someone may lose their job that you're dating, or somebody might. So it's like now I can see what your character is in this moment.
Actually, yeah.
And that's practicing for if you do say, like, this is the person I want to marry.
Right.
And I could see how he or she is doing during this time of our dating thing. So I know what to expect.
Right.
When we get married, if something like this happen or something.
See, you keep talking about dating.
Because I'm not married.
Yeah, I be forgetting. My brain just go to marriage.
I mean,
because
I could go to marriage too, but
it's similar. I'm gonna touch on that, but I know you was saying something. You was finishing up, right?
Well, I had it something else, but go ahead though.
His championship.
No. It's something.
I say y'all was practicing in every condition, like
that's separate. But
yeah.
But maybe what she just said made me think about it though. Like in terms of the dating piece, you know, the best place to go on a date with somebody at?
Where?
Starbucks.
No.
Library.
No.
How many chances I get?
As many as you want. You done. All right, what you got?
But you said as many.
Okay, so
best place to go on a date.
Cheesecake.
Best place to take somebody on a date.
Cheesecake.
You know, so that
that's on the list.
Listen, I'm gonna give y'all some game. All right.
Gamer.
The best place to take your future spouse on a date is Walmart. Because you're going to be able to get to know everything about this person. You walk aisle by aisle. Oh, this is the type of interior design that they want to have. Oh, I didn't know you played this sport when you go to the sporting aisle. Oh, you fell off a bike when you were 6. That's how you got this scrape on your knee. Oh, like you'll be able to really go through so many different things in so many scenarios to be able to learn about that person.
Why not Target? Because these days we like to go to Target.
Does Target have more than Walmart has in their store?
No, Target has Starbucks. That's why.
They have Starbucks. And there's a sporting aisle. There's like a game aisle. There's all types of aisles just like Walmart.
Well, neither one of them is sponsoring this podcast.
Very true. Very true.
You could take them to the dollar store.
I say coffee shop.
My coffee shop.
Because that's where, you know, you get to learn more. You talking. You get to learn more. You're not distracted. Then the expectations of paying $250 for a meal that day is out the door. He's taking me to the coffee shop. This is like $15, $20 the most. This is cool because you might not make it to the second. So why spend $200 and something dollars?
Yeah, not.
You might not get the date again.
That's
I got you.
Yeah.
I ain't paying the $200 for no date. Never did. I never thought, you know, I always looked at it as like tricking. Like I'm not finna.
I do a lot of tricking these days.
Well, now I mean, like it's my our first time going. I think I'm finna go spend some.
But that's what ladies are expecting these days for you to take them to that.
That's why I ain't been.
That ain't the one I'm looking for. Right.
Nah, I'm glad I'm married. We were just saying, me and my wife. I'm like, babe. I was like, yo, we got to figure it out. I said, cause out here I don't know what's going on. Like. It's different out here.
I don't care for them. I just, take me to Chick-fil-A, take me to Chipotle, things that I like.
Oh, Chipotle
take me.
It's different. It's different.
Starbucks.
You got some points. You can use them points.
Five Guys.
Yeah. Anywhere where we got points and rewards, I'm with it.
Yep.
Yeah. But was you down, bro?
That was it. Yeah, that was it.
Waffle House.
Learn. Let's see if they can fight.
Yeah, take them to the hood. To the hood.
Number.
See what they did. Hold on.
Take them where?
Take them. Now I'm saying take them to the hood. See if they lock their door. See if they not scared.
Hey, it's so funny. I was doing a tour, and we went everywhere, all the branches and everything. We went to this little hood spot to eat, and what I knew how I was like, man, I knew I was in. That's when I knew you had me in an unsafe environment. That's the only place that you lock your doors at. I was like, dang, you're right. I definitely lock my doors. I ain't lock my doors nowhere else.
Did you get out?
Yeah, we ate there. It was definitely a little, y'all got them here, right? BTJs. Check out BTJs here.
Oh.
No, it's like a wing spot. It's like
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's a hood wing spot. Yeah. But I would say to the watching replays and all that. Our therapist did say that. I be bringing a lot of what we talk about on here, man. But she did say, so like, when you have like past disagreements, arguments and all that, she do say, come back, to the table and talk about it. watch the replay. What could have been done differently? You know what I mean? And then just kind of not act it out, but just communicate what could have been done differently. That way, when it happened again,
you know what to do.
You know what to do. It's uncomfortable because we have our set ways. It's a reset, man. But yeah, it's just watching the film, reviewing the film. Then when it happened again, we gotta switch it up. Yeah, and she's taking the lead on that too, because I'm a man. I'm the head of the household, and I'm just prideful and stuff like that. And she look at her face.
When I've learned to not bring everything to the table that you're upset about, like I'm learning to and I think I just did this on my own. Like I said to myself, I'm gonna let it marinate for 3 days. After 3 days, if I'm still upset, then let's talk about it. If I'm not, then we're not going to talk about it, because in the beginning, it's going to be, like you said before, responding off emotions. Right. So if you take that time, a couple of days to just learn how to deal with it and get through it, you'll find that you're not upset about that. It was just an emotional response to it.
You got to be careful with that too, though.
I'm blow up.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying if I'm still upset about it, then I'll bring it to the table. But if I'm like, okay, you know what, that wasn't no big a deal. I don't have to
right.
And I learn how to manage my feelings and my emotions about it.
Right.
But everything doesn't have to come to the table.
Yeah. So reason why I say that, because I think I talked about this, my session I had with therapy, because I found myself doing that, but my internal dialogue was a little different because I was suppressing it. I was like, bro, you tripping, you just mad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wasn't curious around what I was mad about. Like, why am I mad? Why am I triggered?
Take those 3 days.
You know what I mean? So I get what you're saying, but I think the internal dialogue matters a lot there versus suppressing it. Like, bro, you mad, you tripping, let it go, it ain't that serious. Why are you mad? You know what I mean?
And that's what I was figuring out in those 3 days. But I did learn what I was doing before was, everything that I was upset about or came to my mind, I wanted to talk about it right then and there, nip it in the bud. But when I learned when I was doing that, it kept picking at him like he couldn't do nothing right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to learn I can't do that. I gotta pick and choose my battles.
Yeah.
Because every battle, either you don't want to go to war.
Yeah.
And that's what I end up doing, because I started looking at him as my enemy.
Right. Right.
And I didn't want to do that. I had to step away and what is LaDonna doing in this moment? Because it's I don't want to bring everything to the table, but I want to correct things, but I don't want you to feel like you're not good enough.
Makes sense.
You know what I mean?
Makes sense.
That's real.
So that brings us to number 9, keep a blue head.
A blue head.
Yeah, because you get a hot head. You got a hot head. You got a hot head, so keep a blue head. Control your attention.
Control your what?
Your attention. Attention. ATTENTIO.
Control your intention.
Control your attention.
Attention. Your attention.
I thought I was going somewhere else with that one. Okay.
No.
Okay.
That goes with his story from earlier.
Oh, Jesus. I have no idea what she's talking about.
Me either.
I have no story.
I just want to blame it on you.
Yeah, of course. I'll take it. But go ahead. Yeah.
Control. So say it again. What?
Control attention, what you focus
attention.
on?
Right.
Attention.
So I thought it was control your emotions in my head. Keep,
Control your attention. You know how when I showed you the Party Next Door album cover?
And I didn't want to.
And you controlled your attention.
Yeah. Okay.
Good album, though.
It definitely is a good album. Lose My Mind?
Lose My Mind.
Oh.
Old Friends. Oh, man. We got to play that after we get done with this. Yeah.
That's true, because I love that. That's the one where he says, your friends just let you, anybody.
Yeah. It's real, though.
Yeah.
It's real.
It is.
Wow.
Oh, my name. All right, keep on.
Okay, sorry.
Dang, what was saying?
Control your attention.
Control your attention.
I'm still focused on the control your attention part, not the party next door album. So
but that was an example of you controlling your attention.
Yeah.
Keep a blue head, not a high head.
Yeah. I think
sorry.
Specifically with dating, like I think every man should get married. That's what I personally every man,
because it helps you control your attention.
Bro, it does. Yep. Like it
does it?
Yeah. Like,
we talk.
Okay.
Good question.
Maybe y'all right. Because again,
that should have been the cliffhanger.
As a wondering.
That might be the cliffhanger.
Yeah. But I really do believe that if the man has the right purpose for what he wants to do, I think that having a wife will allow him to be able to live in that purpose better because he's not distracted. Because we had a conversation about all the things that that goes into like dating and
so we just posted that the other day.
So like
it's a lot. It's a lot
that goes into a lot of energy and time and all those things, right? Especially when you talk about leadership and being great, because the All Blacks, they're great. Right. They're a great organization. So yeah, keeping the main thing at the end of the day.
We talked about that as well though.
When?
Because you was like, you feel like married men elevate quicker or something like that.
I do in the workplace and corporate. I feel like that shows a symbol of commitment. And so if you're committing outside of corporate, you commit within. So you're more of a person that we'll look at as far as executive leadership.
Yeah, it subconsciously sent a message too, like, hey, I'm focused.
I'm disciplined.
You know, I keep my attention here.
Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah. But I wonder why doesn't that say the same for women who are married in corporate?
Because y'all become married for the come up.
No.
I'm just playing.
Oh man, we finna go viral definitely.
Just playing.
Maybe for the wrong reason, but we going viral. Go ahead.
I wonder why that doesn't symbolize the same in corporate, that I'm committed, like I'm disciplined, I'm focused, I'm this.
But I think it should mean more though, because like how many women can't put their own selfish tendencies aside to be able to be someone's wife?
Well, I think that's a problem in corporate though.
What you mean?
Because corporate is selfish. They don't want a woman who's committed to somebody else.
Look at you.
Yeah. They don't want a woman that's committed to somebody else. Why do you think single women are able to excel? Because they are.
I didn't think about it because you're ready to.
They focus, man.
Think about
we had
I can train you how I want to train you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times a married woman is going to follow the husband. So now you're not as driven and dang, you know what? That's a bar.
Yeah. She gonna get pregnant? What that mean? You mean maternity?
And you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Cause she already know what to do, how to do it, and it's probably based on what her husband has taught her.
Right.
And you're not going to bring those philosophies into corporate and into my company, on my team, thinking you about to run something.
Right.
So that's...
And check this out. She's going to get pregnant, meaning maternity leave. That's money, right? You know what I mean? So she's not able to fully commit. She got kids.
But, well... Sorry, we're giving that to men also at the stadium.
Thank you. We'll appreciate it. Thank you. So I think it's different. We had what's her name? The therapist on the show.
Was it Brentia?
Brentia, yeah. Shout out to Brentia. And she because her clients are high-powered female entrepreneurs or women in corporate, Black women. And she talked about some of the grief that they go through because of some of the sacrifices they made for like their career or being powerful. You know what I mean? So that's what corporate want, man. They want you to sacrifice. You know, for y'all, is it fair?
No.
I don't know, man. Is it?
No.
I don't know.
And I guess that's why you see more numbers in women going to college, graduating, getting these degrees, owning their own businesses.
Right.
So I think that's where it's coming from. That's pushing that momentum for women to be like, hey, we got to get our own bag, because it's good you got yours, but let me get mine.
I got to really ponder on that question. Is it fair? I'm going to ponder on that this week. Yeah. But go ahead. We on to the what? Number what?
Number 10. Know thyself. Keep it real. Honesty drives better performance.
That should have been number 1.
Dang. That's a bar.
Yeah.
Next on Be More to Do More podcast.
Honesty drives better performance. And I'm speaking to the ladies on this one. Okay. Ladies, be honest in that bedroom.
Oh, Jesus.
It drives better performance.
Oh, my goodness. They faking it out here?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Stick and move, we can get it done. Call it unity, it ain't no way around it. Cultivating, we get motivation from the big guy. We don't play about him. Going hard for the game, showing love.